So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We get asked frequently how we manage traveling as a family without a lot of stuff. So we actually fit all the clothes for all four of us in 2 carry-on size suitcases. We each have a backpack that we bring, and that's it. That's all we carry with us.
What's in your backpack?
My backpack. There we go. And my snowman's in there. My other snowman's in there. My book's in there.
What in the world are you packing?
And Kodo.
Where are you going?
All I made.
Oh, those are some important things to pack on every trip.
We have in the past been very cheap. We are frugal people. We try to spend as little money as possible. And we have made the mistake of buying really cheap luggage.
It's been adventurous.
It is added to the adventure. When you're going down cobblestone streets and your wheel falls off of your luggage.
That actually happened in Venice.
That happened in Venice, and you had to carry the suitcase.
Yeah.
We couldn't roll it anymore. And we've had handles fall off. We've had zippers rip.
We've gone through probably, I would assume, 5 or 6 cheap sets of luggage.
Yeah, in just a few years' time.
Yeah. So we finally have upgraded our luggage, and we are so pumped about it. It's making such a huge difference. All right, so we have gone with level 8 luggage, and we are absolutely loving it. All right, so the first thing I love about this suitcase is the design. It's a sharper edge design. And then the second thing that jumped out at me when I first unboxed this is the quality of the handle. Considering we just had a handle break.
Yeah.
This is super strong. It's crazy strong. It's the first luggage that I feel very comfortable picking it up by the handle when it's fully loaded. So excited about that. The last thing I was very surprised by and didn't even know about until we got them shipped in is the wheels. They are like whisper quiet. I don't know what they've done. It's like padded with some kind of weird material that causes them to be super quiet when you're rolling, which is a massive difference from our last luggage.
Oh my goodness, the wheels on our last luggage were so loud. We have 2 different sizes now. Usually we travel with this size, which is a carry-on size, and depending on where we're going, we love to just take a carry-on. We do not like to check luggage. It's very convenient to have everything with you, get off the plane, not have to go wait at the baggage claim. But certain places that we go, like when we were traveling in Asia, we ended up checking a bag anyway, just because the airplanes were very small for hopping place to place. I'm very excited about this size. Next time we head to Asia, I'm bringing this, and we'll bring all our full-size toiletries and fill this one up. So another cool feature about this luggage is that it comes with these organizing cubes for packing. They also have Velcro stickers, which are really cool. You can label your things. Like this one has a washing machine on it, so you can show like, oh, these are dirty clothes. You know exactly what is on there as you're pulling it out, so you don't have to pull out the wrong one.
And this is shoes!
That one is for shoes. So some of these that are cool.
I've organized them.
Okay. Some of these that are really cool. This one is like for makeup and has these different little compartments you can put your makeup in. And this other one is small, and it has we have it for like our electronics and things like that. Our sound machine we have in here. That's a must-have for traveling because we love some white noise. They're really small and compact. The other ways that we pack our things are also in compression packing cubes.
The way we travel, we have to have compression cubes. So we'll only use a couple of those. The compression cubes we use, I'll grab them.
Like that.
So these are the compression bags that we use. They're made by a company called Tripped. It's actually owned by a YouTube couple. I had no idea until we got them shipped in from Amazon. They had a little card there, so we'll put a link to their YouTube channel because they do really great content. I love these bags. The difference with these versus the standard packing cubes is that they are compressible. So you stuff them full, and then when you zip, they actually compress down and make it go really small.
So in here is about a week's worth of clothes for Alexa.
A week? Wow.
Alexa's clothes, about a week's worth.
For me?
And they, for you. Now, I probably bring more clothes than I need to for the most part when we travel. So for me, I also like to use vacuum seal bags, especially for like big sweaters or scarves, or if the girls bring one too many stuffed animals, we can suck all the air out of it and fit a lot of stuff. Now, you can't use too many of those because of the weight issue. If you filled this bag with vacuum seal bags, it would be so heavy, it would just not work. But I usually do maybe one vacuum seal bag in each suitcase.
Then we'll use the other compression bags to fill in around it. So there's kind of a sliding scale here. You've got the packing cubes that are non-compressible if you're not compressing anything. Next up, if you have a little bit more clothing, you use these. And then the extreme version is the vacuum seal bags.
Which
I'll
grab for a second. So these are super cool. This is, I think, the smallest size I could find on Amazon. And you fill them up and literally unscrew this, screw on this pump, and you suck all of the air out of it. And as you're sucking the air out, you can kind of mold it into whatever shape you want it to be. So I've been known to stand on them and shape them into, you know, fit them in right in the suitcase, exactly the shape that you need it to be.
Depending on the clothes, it can wrinkle the clothes a little bit, more so than the tripped compression bags.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of the sliding scale of the different options that you have as far as packing cubes.
Mommy, look at me.
So when we first started traveling, I remember buying a different adapter for every different place that we were going that needed a different adapter. And then I found these, and oh my goodness, I love them. It's a universal power adapter, plus it has USB ports at the bottom, which are great. We tend to just charge our phones and the girls' Kindles.
Literally 5 things charging at once.
Yes.
So we travel with 2 of these, and that's all we need.
Yeah, which is amazing. We also travel with our Bose headphones.
These are, like, we can't leave the house without them, especially for planes.
Yeah.
Literally one of the best purchases I've ever made. They work especially great on planes because of the frequency of the plane. This takes it out completely. Like, you forget you're on a plane. It puts you into another world of just kind of bliss and relaxation. And you get to watch your movie, and the plane rides go by really quickly.
Have these are not Bose. These are much more affordable for the girls. These have proven to be very sturdy.
They have a braided cable, so the girls will yank on them, pull on them, and they will still kind of hold up to it.
And I'm pretty sure they were only $20 on Amazon. Like, they're pretty cheap. And along with that, one of the things that we do not travel without, and maybe our secret to traveling with children, are these Amazon Kindle Fire for kids. They have games that they can load on them, movies they can load on them. If we're not on a long flight with TVs, these will keep the girls occupied. Once we got them, like, we've never looked back.
So the other thing we started doing a couple years ago that we love is bringing a collapsible bag in our suitcase, just in case you're coming home with more things than you left with.
Which happens a lot.
It does happen a lot, especially in Turkey.
Yeah, we try not to, but it happens.
But even if you are struggling getting your clothes back in because you have a lot of dirty clothes or whatever, having a collapsible bag is fantastic. So this one is, again, by Trip, the same company that does the collapsible packing cubes. And this is a backpack version. So it just kind of unzips.
It's very cool.
And then folds out and becomes a backpack.
And this is like, turns into the pocket in the front, so it's pretty seamless. We've been really happy with this. And the zippers are really nice. I wanted to mention that too with the compressed packing cubes that they have. I've used some before. The zippers get caught. It's really frustrating. Those are very, very good zippers.
That's a crucial component because if they're not quality zippers, the whole system fails. And I would say almost all of them are not quality zippers, but these guys have put on very good quality zippers because they go under a lot of stress. I mean, the whole compression system is held together by the zippers, so they have to be very good zippers.
Another thing that we make sure we have for the girls are eye masks for the airplane in particular. They sleep with them just about every night because they've gotten used to them. But these, they're very stylish and Brady's jealous of them. But these are so nice to have on an airplane. They turn the lights on at weird hours of the flight because they're gonna serve food and do this or that. And if your kid is sleeping, you do not want bright lights shining in their eyes.
So one random tip is to bring a pen. We are terrible about this, but almost always as you're flying into a country, you need to fill out forms, and there's never pens anywhere. And it's delayed our trip before because we're kind of waiting for a pen. So when we leave, we fill these up with shampoos and body wash and other things. And then this is the extent that we travel with. And then as we travel, we will pick up more. We'll have to buy a full-size bottle of shampoo and fill these up again, or we'll steal some from the Airbnb. But that's kind of how we, maybe, if it's good. Yeah. But that's how we get through not having to bring a lot of products.
Now, to be fair, we do have usually a couple quart-size baggies of these things.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean this too.
Not just these two.
Yeah.
This would not do
Those
it.
styles.
But yes.
One funny thing that people always ask us is, how do you do laundry?
Yeah.
How do we do laundry?
Just like everyone else in the world does laundry. You wash your clothes.
I'm not sure why that's always a question, but yeah.
So a lot of our Airbnbs in the past have had a washing machine. On our last trip, they actually had, 2 of our places had a washer and a dryer, which
is pretty
never
rare.
happens.
That's very rare.
And I was like in mom heaven because I love being able to put something in the washer and know it's going to be dry very soon. But if we just have a washer, which is the most common, then we'll do it ourselves. Or we'll set it to a laundromat, or we'll wash things in the bathtub or in the sink.
But we never leave the house with more than a week's worth of clothes because we know we will just have to do laundry once a week.
Another question that I've had kind of on that same line is with babies, when you're traveling with littler kids. We are now thankfully out of diapers. We're out of that season of life.
Yay!
But when we were still in the diaper years, we have never been anywhere that you couldn't go to the store and buy diapers. You don't need to have a suitcase full of diapers if you're traveling with an infant or a little one that is still in diapers.
Speaking of that, and airplane rides, we always bring everything on the plane with us because it goes faster. Occasionally you're forced to put your luggage under the plane. If that's the case, make sure to pull out a change of clothes.
Bring an extra outfit for the little ones. We always have all of our clothes with us. And on this last trip, when we needed them most, we weren't thinking about it and just had them put our bag under the plane. And of course, Chloe had an accident, her first ever accident on an airplane, never happened before. It was interesting.
All right, Alexa, what suitcase do you have?
The unicorn one.
We love these little suitcases from Skip Hop. They're so cute. The girls each have one. And
Chloe's
generally,
is a ladybug.
Chloe's is a ladybug. I let them kind of pack their own bag. They have to be able to fit their Kindles and their headphones in there. But other than that, they kind of get some free reign. So Alexa, what have you put in your backpack?
So first I have my stuffy unicorn and its name is Mystic, and I have my little doodle pad, some crayons because I like to color. Where's that other zipper? I packed my snuggly pillow that I made all by myself, my baby blanket Plum, earmuffs in case I get cold, my dolly Elsa, some Barbie dolls, my doll Amber, and that's it.
That's a lot of toys.
Yeah, it fits a lot in there. And another great thing about those bags is that they fit underneath the seat. So the kids can roll them through the airport, but then they also are just under seat bags. So it's like having a backpack, but they don't have to carry it because they can't carry all that weight on their backs.